What's up? Welcome back. I'm John Stark, MacTheMovieGuy.com, your favorite blind film critic, and today I'm reviewing Dream Productions. This is a short little series that dropped on Disney Plus, 4 episodes. It's a spin-off from Inside Out, and I hope they continue it because I thought it was cute. It's a nice little world. I hope they don't do what they did with Monsters at Work, where they didn't audio describe the second season. And also, I think the second season lost its like voice talent. Like I listened to an episode of it and I was like, that's I was pretty sure the first season was Billy Crystal and John Goodman, and I was like, where are they in season two? It feels like they abandoned that show, and I hope they don't abandon Dream Productions because it was so cute. And the 4 episodes sort of connect together. So if you want to watch it like back to back, you could do that, and it would be sort of like watching a weird Inside Out 2.5, like a weird side project. But it takes place in that cool part of Riley's brain where dreams happen. And we follow this esteemed director, Paula, who has made a lot of great dreams. It opens on this cool dream where little Riley is having to say goodbye to her pacifier that gets on a train and like leaves, and it's like, Riley, I'll always remember you. It's very dramatic. I loved the opening scene. It was very cinematic in that nature, and felt very grown up and serious considering what it was. And it was this this little girl saying goodbye to her past, like a giant pacifier. Um, so uh, yeah, that was. So I guess dreams help people grow up or make choices, or however dreams affect us, is what this series is trying to say. She has an assistant, Janine, who she loses early on because Janine gets promoted to a director herself and is able to direct dreams, because you know how throughout the night you dream sometimes multiple times. For people who remember their dreams anyway, you might notice you dream in different ones. So Janine, I guess, is like coming up and as the next director of dreams. There's a studio head, because of course, who's worried about ratings and has like a ratings model, and I thought that was clever. And then there's also Zenny, is uh, who works in daydreams, um, and then he gets promoted to co-director with Paula because Paula has this. Well, she needs an assistant director. She also directs a dream that does not go well for Riley. Like it didn't help Riley at all. Like Paula very much feels like she's the embodiment of like a mother that is watching her child grow up but doesn't understand, but wants her child to stay young and is forcing the child to stay young. It just keeps forcing her to do things that are beneath her age range. Meanwhile, all of her friends are grown up and cool and doing cool things, and she's stuck because she keeps getting pulled back by Paula in Dream Productions. That's what's happening to Riley. So, yeah, they're looking for that like more maturity, and Zenny sort of has that, and he's this artistic person that believes in like improv, and he brings a certain flavor, and basically they all have to direct like this one great dream to rule them all, to really affect the stuff that's going on for Riley in her current life. We do see a little bit of the original Inside Out cast, and I think some of those are the real voices. It's definitely Lewis Black. I think Amy Poehler's there, and I definitely tagged Phyllis. I don't know if whoever they got to replace, I can't remember who that was, who replaced Mindy Kaling, is if that's actually there as Sadness, and I can't tell if that's Tony Hale. Um, but I definitely heard Lewis Black. I'm pretty certain that's Amy Poehler, and I'm fairly certain that was um, the Sadness is the same voice. It doesn't have the new characters, the new emotions. So this takes place, I guess, somewhere before Inside Out 2, before she gains the new emotions. So, I like this, and I would definitely watch more Dream Productions, and I think other people will like this. If you like Inside Out, you like this. The audio description is where I so for me, and I am watching other things on Disney Plus, so I can make this comparison. There's something about the audio level that it's recorded at where it's not coming through at the same level as the other shows. Like, it doesn't sound at this like it's being produced to the same level as like Skeleton Crew, which is on Disney Plus, or any of the other movies that I've seen recently on Disney. It sounds like it's on. I'm not great at being able to tell what mono sounds like, but if I had to guess, I would say mono. But it's just a poor sound quality. And then on top of that, the narrator here is really flat for a show that's largely aimed at kids. So that didn't quite land with me. I kind of wanted somebody who embodied Inside Out a little bit more, who the imagination and the wonder of it, that just doesn't really, there isn't a lot of rise and fall. It's kind of flat. No, I'm not saying she's a bad narrator who should stop narrating. I just, sometimes it really is about putting the right person on the right project. I don't know that that was it here, but also at the same time, the sound quality is so poor. She would be my second concern. Like, I just think I don't know what happened with the recording quality, because when I listen to this show versus other shows, um, this just doesn't strike me as being well mixed. It was very underwhelming. It felt like an afterthought, which is sad because this show feels like it has a high production value and a strong voice cast. It's actors that I've heard before. So I wanted more of but I do need to say that the writing is fantastic. Whoever is writing this show, I thought the details they're pulling out, the dream sequences, were so well done. So it is so incredibly well written that every time I was doing like my small screen diaries on my website, I was singling this out for like best moment of audio description from that day, because honestly, like, the writing here, there were so many moments that it brought out. I loved the opening, the first stream with the pacifier. It was great. So many moments throughout though that are just so well written. There's one time where she has like all these different Canadian boyfriends. I thought that was really well written. Anyway, um, love the writer. I just wish she had an audio team to support it. And then I can talk more about the narrator. But it's really hard to even be too hard on the narrator, because it's like I don't even know what her voice sounds like at a decent recording level. So, and yes, I'm listening to like the same level I'm listening to Skeleton Crew. So it's very, I mean, I can compare this exactly to something else on Disney Plus currently, and Skeleton Crew sounds better. It's a better produced track. Sorry, but I like Dream Productions and I would recommend it. Obviously, it's not at the same level as the movies. I do love the movies more than Dream Productions, but as far as if you made a show from Inside Out, this is exactly the show I would love to see made from Inside Out. So I'm gonna give Dream Productions an A minus. I think your kids will love it. It's adorable. Check it out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I'll see you guys on the other side.